What's going on YouTube? Chris back with another video. Today we're going to be checking out cases for the iPhone 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max from i-BLASON. So these cases were sent over to me by them. So just want to give you that heads up. But nonetheless, I will give my honest feedback and my thoughts on each of these. So we have three series. We have the Eris, we also have the Cosmo, and then we also have Halo. All these can be picked up on Amazon. I'll leave the links down in the description. Prices will vary depending on if they have any deals, discounts, but they're going to range from $13 to $20 depending on the case. So we're going to start with the Eris over here, blue, black, and green. Packaging will be all the same, so I'll just go ahead and get into the cases real quick. So they also make cases for other devices. I checked these cases out for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 as well. You can check that video out right here. So the Eris series is a combination of protection and style, it seems like. So I have a built-in plastic screen protector on the front. You do get your cutouts for your earpiece, your front camera, and other sensors that Apple incorporates. We have this nice blue plastic frame, which our phone will sit in just like that. And then we have the back frame itself, one being the your lightning port cover, your bottom speaker grill pieces, your mic openings. You have your alert slider. Now, one of my viewers did say that they've cut this piece off and the bottom port, in case if you get annoyed by that or gets in the way, you can cut them off. That's fine. It's just silicone. And then you get a kind of a flexible side silicone rubber with kind of these air gaps on all four corners for your drop protection. And then a hard polycarbonate clear back. That way you can show off the color of your Apple device depending on which color you get. Then you have some just kind of blue accents around the edges as well. And then you also have your power button and volume buttons on either side. So we're going to go ahead and just get this installed. You do want to just make sure that the outer portion is seated properly, and there you have it. So the black actually looks pretty nice in this case with the blue accents. Nice little combination. The plastic will at least protect your front glass, so that's good. Now it's not going to add any sort of water resistance, so keep that in mind, but it does add a good amount of bulk and protection for your phone. On the back there is a little bit of a camera gap between the glass and where the case is, so if you're going to rest it on a table, you're fine and protected there. There is your charging port. That's protected as well, and it feels good. So the silicone is pretty smooth and soft, like a soft touch, so no issues there whatsoever. And then down here in the bottom corner they do have a little kind of cutout, so you can get your fingernail and kind of peel this away from the front frame there also. So we'll go ahead and check out these other colors now. You do get just a little thank you, and then just a quick how to install your phone. So this is going to be the black color, which kind of looks like a gray color in of itself. So there you go. So kind of like black in one direction, and when you turn it facing the light, it kind of looks silver gray. It's kind of interesting. So there's the black one. And then we also have green here as well. Yeah, so there you can definitely tell the difference between these two colors, green and being black. But this one's interesting. The black one is unique in the sense that it kind of changes colors depending on how the light catches the plastic. That's pretty cool. And then there is the green, all the same sort of case, just different color and accent frame and on the back. So one thing for sure is that this case is not going to come off easily. You might struggle getting the back frame off, so just bear that in mind. But if you drop this, it's not coming apart at all. so you're fine there. So next we're going on to the Cosmo. So this comes in several different colors as well. We'll check out this first one is Marble. Now this design isn't going to be for everyone. It might be more geared towards the females out there. But this is a kind of a TPU and that same plastic front frame combo. It's going to be less bulky, and it has this unique style on the back of it. So this one has kind of like gold lines across, and it looks like marble inside. Cosmo series down there at the bottom, and then you have a clear side at this point. There's no protection for your ports or your ringer switch. Your buttons are raised and separated here, and then you do still have your plastic screen protector on the front with gold plastic accent frame there. So this one, just like the other, goes in just like that. And there you are. So it is going to cover your color of your device, so keep that in mind. And then you have your buttons, which are still going to act tactile, still be able to find them easily. You have a good amount of front screen protection, of course, with that plastic screen protector. And then all of your protection on the back. It looks like equal depth distance from the case and the cameras as well. So yeah, so this one is kind of a nice mixture in terms of if you like this sort of aesthetic, but the silicone is grippy, and you're still going to get that drop protection. It's less bulky on the phone as well. And I find this one so much easier to take off than the Aris that we just checked out. So that's a plus in my opinion. Sometimes you like changing cases. You want to be able to easily change your case out without too much difficulty. Next we have the Amethyst. So just like before, we have this kind of gold accent lines and then a marble sea wave kind of pattern texture. And then you also do have kind of like a purplish blue accent frame that is plastic. And then all of these have built-in screen protectors as well. So I'm not going to go over them in terms of installation, but you get the idea in how it looks on camera here. So everything's going to be the same. It's just a matter of preference on what color you like most, but we'll just kind of throw the phone in and you can see the black and the frame there. Next we have the green one. Again, all the links will be down in the description where you can pick these up for the 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max. So this one's different, but similar in style. So we have more prominent kind of gold. This reminds me of a Mitsubishi logo. That looks, this one's not my favorite, but you do still have kind of that gold, that green marbly look to it. This one specifically kind of looks like there's more depth between these kind of gold squares, 3D cubes design than before, so it does give it a little bit more depth. This looks more raised up than the green marble layer below, but that's just, but yeah, depending on how you look at it, it looks like a Mitsubishi logo. You kind of get these 3D cube design as well. So there is the green. And then lastly is the blue. I'll be interested to see what this one is like. Alright, so this one is a lot less, I guess in my opinion, gaudy in the terms of there's no gold lines across. It's more white, blue, shades of different blue, marble color. and it kind of looks like waves and like sea foam and stuff depending on how you look at it. But this one's not too bad either. I think I like this one over all the other ones, but that's just me. And this was the blue color, and then the accent on the front is kind of a bluish green color. I'm partially colorblind as well, so that doesn't really help, but you can see it's kind of like a seafoam green, a bluish green. Now, last but not least, we have the halo. So this is a clear one, and I like this one for the Note 10 just because of it being clear and doesn't add any bulk. I like showing off the color of the phone that I have, and then if I have a skin, I can see the entirety of that skin through the back. So this is a completely TPU side case, and then you have a hard plastic polycarbonate on the back, which is going to be see-through obviously. But we have an interesting little design aesthetic here that kind of curves in and goes around the camera bump, which is actually tasteful. It adds a little bit of uniqueness to it versus just coming up here and cutting off like that. Now I suspect that to be a different color depending on different type of case. So like this black one, I suspect this to be maybe gray and the outside black. But this is a very kind of thin, minimal case. You do get a little bit of front screen protection. There's no built-in screen on this one. So if you are using a tempered glass screen protector, like from Zag, Whitestone, Dome, then this one will work. This case will work fine. It doesn't lip over to the front pretty much at all, and it doesn't add any bulk. Like I said, it feels great. It still keeps the phone compact, and yeah, so this is still my favorite case series from i-BLASON. So if we take a look at the black one, so I'm mistaken. So this one is still a clear translucent case, but in the sense that this black one is smoked around the frame, which is pretty nice actually. So this part is still somewhat transparent, as you can see there, and the border and the edges are smoked. And then this complete back area right here is completely clear with no shading or tinting to it. So if, let's say, you have a different color, then that color will shine through at a different shade where these dark areas, and this will be completely bright and vibrant. So it'd be a toss-up depending on which one you like with these. Just, yeah, it's personal preference. You still get some camera protection for your camera bumps, and the power button still feels good. It's large, so it's easy to find and raised. Same with the volume buttons as well. And this is easy to switch your volume rocker essentially. So yeah, so that was the Cosmo, the Halo, and the Era series cases from i-BLASON. Let me know if you guys have any comments down below on any of these. Hopefully this was helpful in giving you an idea how the cases look on the phone. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.